What am I going to wear today? For most of us, that is the first question we ask ourselves when we wake up in the morning. It's such a simple question, and most of the time we don't even realize we are asking ourselves it. We get out of bed, look through our closets, and finally choose something to wear. For some, this could take minutes, but for others, it could consume their morning. We think about what we need to wear, whether it's a casual outfit or an outfit for a special occasion. And then we make the final choice, put on our clothes, and leave for the day. But what most people do not consider is the effect of what you put on in the morning on the rest of your day and even your whole life. Most people do not realize that the effect that clothing has on our mood and overall mental health. And that is what I'm going to be focusing on today. My name is Sarah Cervella, and my passion for clothing and mental health awareness inspired my senior project, which was repurposing old clothing by sewing, painting, and embellishing. I then sold these clothes on an Instagram page, and I donated all the profit to Mental Health America. Most people are aware that clothing can boost one's confidence. We've all heard the saying, dress for success, meaning that what you wear can give you enough confidence to be successful in many different factors of our lives. Clothing is a reflection of what we think, feel, but most importantly, it's an extension of ourselves. Wearing an outfit that feels great will boost confidence and will elevate your mood. Clothing directly impacts our mental health, and it is important to consider this when putting on an outfit. Success comes from productivity, because when we feel confident, we tend to be more productive. This is because confidence reflects how we feel. When we feel better about ourselves, we want to perform better in all aspects of our lives. Clothing directly affects our mood, attitude, and confidence. It can enhance our psychological state and improve our performance of tasks. We can achieve more when we feel dressed and ready for the occasion. Clothing also changes others' perceptions of you. We all want to make a good first impression on others, and that starts with looking the part. By dressing professionally or appropriately for a certain occasion, we boost our chances of making a good impression. This is important to take into consideration for important events in our lives, such as job interviews. Clothing not only makes us feel confident, but also impacts others' perceptions of us. While dressing with confidence will make you more productive, dressing sluggishly will make you less productive. It has negative effects on us, such as laziness, and can even lead to depression. When someone puts effort into their appearance, they will put effort into other activities, such as work or school. Wearing a sluggish outfit has a negative impact on one's whole day. When someone wears something that doesn't fit quite right, or is sloppy or inappropriate for the occasion, there's a higher chance their day may not go as well, which in turn will worsen their mood and affect their overall mental health. Many people do not also consider that clothing can trigger negative memories from the past. Wearing an item of clothing that is linked to a bad memory can also affect your mood by making you feel unhappy and depressed. Brains can be triggered at any moment by clothing. If these clothes are linked to bad memories and you wear these clothes, you are more likely to be put into a negative mood and mental state. One simple way to avoid this is by clearing our closets of these clothes. You may feel instantly happier and more empowered than before. As I said before, my senior project was focused around repurposing old clothing. I started with painting jeans and ironing on patches to shirts, which allowed me to expand my artistic abilities and try something I have never done before. I started this process with looking for inspiration online because I wasn't quite sure where to start. I found designs that I thought were cute and trendy and that I wanted to paint and that I thought I could paint successfully. I took old jeans that I either had or were donated or were thrifted from a thrift store, and I started painting on them. These extra touches instantly made the clothes more appealing to look at. They looked so much different than before. Some of the designs I painted included flowers, cheetah print, and stars, as you can see. The cheetah print was definitely the hardest because I could not seem to get the color quite right. Oops. I finally did, and I'm very happy with how these turned out. They were one of my favorites because cheetah print is one of my favorite patterns. I have to say Learning how to paint on jeans was a difficult process, especially because I've never done anything like this. I also made shirts by taking plain white shirts and ironing patches on them. It took such a simple shirt and made it into something that was much more appealing to look at. Each item I made was unique, and that's why I'm so proud of how every item turned out. I then learned how to sew, and I started to make scrunchies. I went to a Learn How to Sew class at Joann's Fabric, which inspired this process. By watching videos and practicing a lot, I was able to create the scrunchies I wanted to make. It took a lot of time for me to figure out, but by the end, I improved my skills and I learned how to make them very efficiently. This was one of my favorite parts because I was able to pick colors and patterns that were unique that I couldn't find in stores, and it made each one very special, and I was very happy with how they turned out. Learning how to redo old clothes was a very rewarding process. To see old plain clothes go to something that I loved and wanted to wear myself was motivating. Every time I made an item that was successful, I was inspired to do more. But each time I made an item that didn't turn out quite the way I wanted, I was also inspired to make more. I wanted to fix it or improve it in any way I possibly could. I learned that perseverance was key to continue with this because I was always running into problems. Whether it was a painting that didn't look quite the way I wanted it to, or my sewing machine wasn't working properly, I learned to work through these challenges, which led to great results. Although the actual process of redoing the clothing was rewarding, the most rewarding part was my donation to Mental Health America. I have to say, the most intimidating part of my whole project was posting my clothes on Instagram, because this is when everyone was going to see them. My worries were soon diminished the moment I posted my clothes because of all the positive feedback I received from my community and peers. I'm so thankful for the positive comments I received and to all the people who bought my clothes and who donated to my project. My project would not have been as successful without them, and this, along with my donation to Mental Health America, truly made the whole process worth it. Throughout this process, I learned the dedication it takes to complete something you are passionate about, but I also learned the importance of mental health awareness. Many people struggle with mental health, and if we encourage each other to talk about our problems, we can make a huge difference in someone's life. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and I hope that with my project I was able to spread awareness and maybe even help to remove the stigma around this topic. People who do struggle should feel like they can ask for help, and people who are not struggling should understand how to help others and the importance of helping them and making them feel accepted. Mental health is very important in today's society, and I'm honored that I was able to be involved by spreading awareness through my Instagram page. I hope that you take away that you can make a positive impact on someone's day and someone's mental health. After researching how clothing affects us, I was most surprised to find that 96% of women believe that what they wear affects how confident they feel. This is just a reminder to take into consideration how what you are wearing not only affects others' perceptions of you, but also you, your mood, and your mental health. Thank you. Any questions? Yes? I use fabric paint that was made for painting on jeans and clothing.
Sarah, what will you do with your Instagram account now, do you think?
I plan on continuing to post on it. I really enjoyed making the clothes, so I want to continue doing that.